again. Wow. Who's on my Zoom tonight? Wait. I got this part right. Angie's on my Zoom tonight, right?
Hey guys, Angie here. We also have Misa here as well. What's up, Misa?
Hi, Daniela.
Hi, Monique.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for being on the show tonight. We actually have a lot to talk about. I know we've been off grid a little bit these past couple weeks, but in that amount of time, there have been a lot of announcements, cancellations, sold out announcements, lineups dropping, events, taking place. So we plan on covering all of that for you guys tonight. So
I think warm feelings.
Yeah. And I think it's best we start with bad news, because it's always good to start with bad news and then go to the good news. So fortunately, we've got to cancel. There's been some festival cancellations. So the first one on our list that we were all pretty excited about it was called Waves, and it was going to be taking place in Cabo San Lucas, and it has been canceled.
Yeah, that one didn't last long.
No, it was like they announced it, and as fast as they announced it, they canceled it. I wonder what's
Everybody
going on.
was so hyped for it because it was all inclusive. Like the purchase of your ticket was the ticket in there, like hotel stay. I know there's some drinks that were involved too, and it was just an all inclusive trip. Super cool kind of theme on the beach and everything. So I kind of wonder what happened in the whole mix of that.
What was that, Danielle?
That was next month.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be taking place next month.
Yeah, that's probably way too early. I feel like nothing's happening next month, really.
No, not since everything canceled last year. Nothing's happening next month.
Yeah.
Now there's also another event that I want us to kind of talk about a little bit. It's called Evolver. And that one was most recently announced to take place. I don't think it was in Cabo as well, right? I think it was in a different location. But what do you guys think?
Evolver is the one that had the tele lineup, right?
The what?
It had the lineup. It had like some of our GC family.
I think so. Yeah, this one is Los Cabos and Cabo San Lucas? They're not the
same. It's the same thing.
Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, good. Yeah, that's
Los Cabos and San Carlos. Yeah, it's the same thing. So it was supposed to be in Los Cabos. So yeah, it's in a couple months. How exciting!
Yeah, it's supposed to be May 15th through the 17th, right before my birthday. And it does. So yeah. Festival. Yeah, that's the one that has a lot of the GC DJs on the lineup. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think this one has a chance?
No.
Well, on the Waves one, didn't they get canceled because of the city? Like it wasn't even because they couldn't throw it. It was like the city's like, nope.
Yeah.
And like literally brought them down right away.
I think they're sick of Americans just going down there, just not following any rules, pretending like they own the place, so they just shut everything down.
So you think Evolver is also going to get shut down?
Probably.
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
When is that one again?
We're all itching for festivals. Might as well get us something.
May 15th through the 17th.
Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, that's super close to EDC too.
Yeah. Oh. Well, speaking of EDC, since we're talking about it, so they, Pasquale has, I'm sure everybody has seen it. Pasquale has put out a couple announcements, couple tweets and Instagram posts talking about they're supposed to be having an update really soon. But as of right now, they are going full bore with having EDC in May. What are you guys' thoughts?
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. And I wonder if it's going to be limited or they can't put like a capacity on it, can they? Because they already sold all the tickets. It's sold out.
People can't come here. I think it was England who's like finding people £5,000 if you leave the country or something.
What?
Find people.
Dang.
I don't know, because there's so much back and forth. There was a couple of big EDM pages who said, oh, we've had the inside scoop that it's being moved to October, or oh, we've got the inside scoop, it's in May, or all this other stuff. But honestly, I'm not going to believe in anything or say anything or trust anything until honestly Pablo Pascal posts something about it. Once it comes from him, then it's 100% that it's either in May or October, whichever they decide to go for. But at least they have backup dates.
Yeah, there were a lot of rumors that have been following that though. Some people are saying that they're trying to move it to like the first week in October, and then they want to move it to like Halloween weekend. And now they're talking about they're going to keep, moving forward in May. I don't know what to trust anymore.
I have a weekend, so I'm good.
Of course, you have everything booked for that.
She probably has all the weekends booked, don't you?
Dude, seriously, Daniela's gonna be somewhere every weekend.
Yeah.
Use those frequent flyer miles, girl.
That is the definition of better to be safe than sorry. So I don't know, but yeah, so that's pretty interesting. So we've all been following this very carefully because I know a lot of the festival addicts actually have tickets. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. So I don't know. But so that's all of the bad news that we have. The good news that we have is there's a lot more festivals announcing, and a lot of them are selling out. So in these past couple weeks, what are some of the festivals that have announced and then sold out?
Lost Lands? Was Lost Lands one of them?
Life is Beautiful, the other L one.
Yes. Ooh, Life is Beautiful. We're going to Life is Beautiful. We're so excited.
Oh, you got tickets?
Yes, we got tickets, and it was so stressful. I honestly missed the adrenaline rush that I get of trying to purchase a ticket because I was like, oh my God, it's not working. The website crashed like 5 times, and at first I was only able to get one. I was like, oh my God, I need 2 tickets. How are you going to do that to me? And then I just had to like refresh. And then finally it popped up that glorious image that said festival season's back. And I was like, oh, my heart. It was great. So we secured 2 tickets for Life is Beautiful. It sold out for all tiers the first day. And it's just an amazing, amazing lineup. It's like a soup of different artists all in one. It's so many different artists. And I haven't been to a festival that's a wide variety of like Billie Eilish is on there, Green Day is on there, there's some rap artists on there, we got DJs on there, Illenium's gonna be there as well. So yeah, I'm super, super excited for that one.
Yeah, and that one is it's set to take place September 17th through the 19th in downtown Las Vegas. So stay tuned.
I love Fremont Street. It's one of my favorite places to go whenever I go to Vegas.
I've never done like anything on the Strip either, so it's going to be a whole new experience for me, and I'm super, super stoked for it.
I personally like Old Town, well, not Old Town, but like downtown a lot more than the Strip. I feel like it's a lot more relaxed.
I don't know how it works. I didn't know there's 2 parts of Vegas.
Yeah, there's 2 parts of Vegas. There's the bougie part, and then there's the normal people part. So
what do you mean normal? Do you see the people that are still waiting for dollars while you're sitting crossing by? You'll see a
listen, that's everywhere. That's everywhere. That's everywhere. That's everywhere. But the drinks are far less expensive in downtown than it is on the Strip. What was that, Daniel? I didn't hear. Huh?
Oh, you're breaking up.
You're breaking up, baby girl.
Ooh.
You.
Yeah, we didn't hear you. It broke up.
Oh no.
Part of.
You back yet, Daniela? Nope.
I don't know. Am I?
No, okay. You are.
See if it works to take off your video and then just speak. Sometimes that helps.
I mean,
no, we're still breaking up.
Aw. Whoop. I got
back.
a dark screen now. But Vegas is so much fun. I really like it. And Fremont Street is one of my favorite. You can go there and just get big old drinks for really inexpensive.
Which part of Vegas is the Life is Beautiful festival on?
It's in Fremont Street. Like it's over in that area.
Is that the old part or the new part?
Yes, the older part. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got
it.
So they just block off like the whole block?
I think they do. It's like in the streets, but it's not like in Fremont Street. It's like in the surrounding area, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's like
I've
right
got-
next door,
yeah.
like in between the hotels, I think.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's like they block off like that area, and then they just have like all of the stages set up, and then you can just walk through the different blocks, but it is blocked off.
So
Like a
it's like this. In Fremont Street, you have the whole lighted up overpass. They have a stage. They have two stages on Fremont Street. They have a full stage right behind the D. They have a stage over by the Oasis at Gold Spike. So all those stages, you have to you show your pass, get in, go see some things, but it's all in downtown, right next to your hotel. Like you can get stupid drunk and stumble back to your hotel, no problem.
yeah.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
I like that plan too.
That is my plan. I am all about that life right there. I'm super stoked. So
Yeah, so that'll be really exciting.
Yeah,
I hope it can happen.
Super lucky to secure tickets because like later on during the day there was like everything was sold out. I was like, holy moly. So I just hopped on right at whatever time, 10 o'clock, I think, and secured the bag.
All right. So let's talk about another event that has announced and sold out. So Outside Lands, which is a very popular event that takes place in San Francisco, that announced, and I didn't even know that they were planning on announcing, and then sold out immediately.
That's a Halloween themed one too.
Is it? Have they moved it to October?
It's
like
October 29th through October 31st.
You know what? That's going to be really cool though. Cause I've never been to Outside Lands, but I did hear that they have different like lands within it. So I heard they had like a bacon land and
it's
like a
Golden
wine
Gate
land.
Park. That's going to be freaking cool.
Yeah. Outside Lands is, it's going to be cold. It's going to be very cold for that weekend. I went to Outside Lands during the summer. It was still cold. So, it's a great event, and the lineup is crazy good.
Dude, yeah, I was about to say that. It's in San Francisco at Golden Gate Park. It's Halloween weekend, and the lineup, we have Tame Impala, Lizzo, The Strokes, Tyler the Creator, Rufus the Soul, Kehlani, Zoo. It's like such a huge mix of lineup as well. It's going to be a really, really big one too. And it's Halloween themed. Love Halloween themed festivals.
It's giving Escape a run for its money.
You know, that's definitely, I was just thinking that. I was like, dude, Escape is, let the NorCalers go there, and then let us SoCal people have Escape, and then I think we'll be okay. But usually Escape
out a little bit.
Usually Escape is the biggest Halloween event that takes place. Used to be
100%.
rivaled by Day of the Dead, but they haven't really had that consistently. But I don't know. I would like to hear an announcement from Escape, because that's about the only event I'm willing to risk my life in California for. So I'd appreciate it if they would announce soon rather than later.
Halloween is like your jam, Monique.
I love Halloween.
I knew it. I feel like it's your jam. I know you go all out in your cosplays. You probably have some dope ass outfits for freaking Halloween too.
I haven't done that in a while. I was a zebra last year.
I was a zebra.
But not last year, but the year before that. But I love Halloween. I might go all out this year. I'm thinking Queen of Hearts, like a dark Queen of Hearts for Halloween. But I don't know. That's neither here nor there for right now. But what is right now is Seismic also had released their lineup, and they also sold out. So let's talk a little bit about Seismic, because that's pretty exciting.
I forgot where Seismic at. That one in Texas.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Texas. That one thing. That one sold out too.
It sold out too.
That one.
In Texas?
I think it was a few weeks ago. Or maybe it was like last month, they announced the lineup, and everybody was really skeptical about it because Texas hadn't opened up by that time. And then, all of a sudden they sold out. It's crazy. Yeah. So Seismic, I can't read that. That font is small.
I'm trying to find it too. Seismic. Oh, there we go. All right. It's May 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So another summer one. It's going to be in Texas. I feel like it's seismic. It's like a lot of house and techno, right? Is it seismic or seismic?
I think it's seismic. That's how I pronounce it. I could be, but I am notorious for pronouncing things wrong. So you can't.
Oh,
like,
don't
go
ask me.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can't even add like how that goes.
Yes. No. This is definitely looks like. Oh, my wife is on there, Charlotte DeWitt. Oh my God.
Oh
She's
my God, I
techno.
love her. I want her to be on the show. Where are you, Charlotte? Can I call you
Dude,
back out? I'll call you again. I did you on
love
Twitter. Please
her.
come with us.
Yes.
Come talk to us.
That is definitely, yeah, it's definitely more of like a house techno kind of thing. There's Phantoms on there, Ben Balmer, Bob Moses. We got Papa Claude on on there. There we go. Chami. So that sold out too. Do we know how fast it sold out?
I don't know how fast.
Probably relatively quick. Dude, I can only imagine that all events and festivals are gonna sell out. We were stuck in our homes for a year.
And not just that, the rollover tickets. So the amount of rollover tickets that they're gonna have, and new tickets. So it's because everyone's like, oh, I'm not gonna go to that one. So then they waited till it finally came out, and then all of our rollovers, so leaving them very little tickets for the rest of the people.
They only have that amount of tickets who didn't roll it over, kind of like forfeited their ticket or
like ask for a refund. Yeah. So the number of tickets would have been smaller or less than what they normally would have. Yeah, Misa, that's a great point. I was gonna ask that, but yeah, so I'm thinking that's pretty much how a lot of these events sold out. I don't even remember, like going back to Outside Lands, I don't even remember when that went on sale. So even last year, like I don't even remember when that happened last year, because I know they canceled, but I don't know how they did all of that. So that would be something interesting to know. But I mean, there's a lot of events that are starting to kind of announce that they're going to be happening, and they're attaching lineups to it. So it's not like they are, saying, hey, we're going to have an event, and they only have like 2 headliners, which Insomniac was notorious for doing before, pre-pandemic. So now everybody's doing it. So, and then there's like a whole bunch of them. So let's go through all of the festivals that have announced their lineups coming up. Rapture is the first one on our list. I mean, we don't have to spend a lot of time because I don't even know where Rapture is actually happening at.
Miami.
Oh, it's in Miami.
I don't really know that many of these DJs on Rapture.
When are the dates?
February. Is that right?
February?
That's not right.
That's not right.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Don't quote us, people. We're fine.
There's probably a new date. But I don't know when the new date is. But let's see. Berouz, Armin Miran, Yusuf Ursis. Rapture. That's Rapture. There's a lot of names I don't know on there, but it's an electronic music festival, Miami, and that one is set to happen as well.
Okay. Then the DOS Energy. Let's do it. Let's just keep it moving down the list.
Skate and Millennium. That's Daniela's shit. That's my shit. Let's go. Great. I don't know when that one is though. When is that one?
Remember?
Here it is. August 13th and 14th of 2021. And it's going to be in Salt Lake City. Are they going to have any other people? Or it's just those?
Is it just one day?
It's August 13th and 14th. So
they have to have more people.
Yes.
Like there's
but those
no
are like
way.
the main headliners.
Okay. So they're giving us like a normal lead up to the festival. Okay. So they're going to string everybody on.
The main headliners.
Yeah. Okay. So one is going to be on one day and the other is going to be on a different day. So Daniela, are you going to go kidnap Cascade, or are you going to?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Good.
I have something better to do.
I'll go with you. Fuck it.
All right. So then we have Imagine Music Festival, and that one I think is going to.
Didn't they just drop the whole lineup today?
They did. Yeah.
Last year's lineup. I think.
This is another one. Same weekend as Life is Beautiful, September 17th, 18th, and 19th. But this one is in Texas. Nope, just kidding.
No,
Georgia.
That one should be, that one should be in Georgia. I don't know. For everybody who's kind of been following the festival, they took over Chattahoochee Hills for a little while, which is where Tomorrow World used to take place. So I don't know if they're still going to have it there, if they've moved it to a new location, but
it says Chattahoochee Hills on it.
Oh, then I was right. Yeah, so they took over that place.
Yeah,
so
I saw like the video and everything when they they did this whole video of it. And I mean, I've never been there before, but it looks beautiful. The land that it's on looks so pretty and green.
Oh,
it's
yes. Yes. As long as it's not raining, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. It is the most magical place. Yeah, but when it rains, don't go. Like, that's just the bottom line is don't
check
go.
the weather beforehand.
Yeah, like Tomorrow World 2015, never forget. Like, never forget that. So yeah, but that's great. So they've announced, and Imagine has historically always had a good lineup. Like, it's one music festival that I can say that I've seen their lineup every single year and have always said I would go to that, and then proceeded to never go to it.
Yeah, this is a fire lineup. They have headliners are Excision, Grizz, Illenium, Cascade, Griffin, Madeon. They have our girl LP. How do you pronounce her name? LP Gialbi? Do you guys know? Got her on
Precious
there.
Precious has said it a few times, and I don't remember how she said it.
Oh, look, Black Tiger, Sex Machine, Koizu, dude, it's just wild.
Yeah.
Festival season is coming back, baby. It's coming
back.
So
we also have Beach Fest that's taking place.
Oh, is that the one in Rosarito, Mesa?
Oh, that's another one that's happening in Mexico? I thought.
The one with J Balvin and Ozuna.
Oh yeah. Sign me up for that shit, guys.
Yes, see, that caught her attention. Isn't that one in Rosarito?
Yes, it's in Rosarito.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna say it correctly. Rosarito.
Yeah, it's in Rosarito. I thought I read it was in August. I can't remember right off the top of my head. I don't have it.
August. So it looks like they have 2 weekends. The first weekend sold out. And then the second weekend looks like it's still go. We have August 20th and 22nd.
That's what it was. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh, this is far in advance, but I'd like to go to this one.
Baja Beach Fest. Dude, Rosarito is so easy to get to, too.
Yep.
So it's in Mexico. So do you guys think it'll actually happen?
I wonder if Mexico is just pulling all of them. Like, y'all Americans are too wild for us. You're going to have to chill for a little bit longer before we allow that to happen.
Well, they moved EDC Mexico real quick to September, Labor Day weekend. So I think that has a possibility of happening. I don't know. Do you think it's just at the more touristy places instead of it being...
Wait, where's EDC Mexico usually?
Mexico City.
Oh, that's right. Is that really touristy?
I think it's a big touristy place. Yeah.
I don't think Rosarito is as touristy as like Rocky Point. Is it? Lisa?
No, Rosarito is very touristy. What do you mean? It's right. It's before Ensenada.
I haven't been there before.
We used to go. It's a small little, like, it's almost like a local place. I believe they do also have a papas and beer. So they could always throw it like there or something like that, or some area. Now, whether or not it's gonna happen, just depends on each state's rules. Mexico doesn't have the resources like the way other countries do, so they'll just cancel it. They don't care. They'll be like, fuck it, you guys can't come, because they're more worried about the people who they can take care of, because they can't really take care of many people if they get sick.
Not just bringing a whole bunch of other people in.
Yeah, exactly. And then the risk and stuff like that. I mean, I'm rooting for it because it was a great lineup for Latin music, especially for like reggaeton and things like that. And I'm a fan. And but I don't know if it's going to get canceled. We just have to continue monitoring what Mexico does. Maybe because by that time in August, most Americans will be vaccinated. It'll be okay. Because Mexico, I don't know. Most people can't receive the vaccine yet.
Oh, they still have it limited? Is it just still the at-risk groups that are allowed to get it?
Yeah, yes. And then the ones that do get it, they're paying a lot of money for it, so
holy crap.
So
oh wow.
So you gotta think about it's a third world country, so always money's going to be a little bit more the motivator of what makes the world go round there.
Dang. Well, I'm really hoping that, these vaccines will start rolling out a lot more in other countries, like not just in America. Like America is doing like a slow and steady vaccinating every day, but we're only at like 17% of 380 something million people. So
do you think that at any festivals or events or whatever, like any kind of any of these festivals would, I don't know, maybe not now, but maybe in the future, like require vaccination?
They should.
So I have a super idea with my vaccination card. As soon as I get my second one, I'm gonna photocopy it on both sides, and then I go to Mexico a lot because it's like right, it's like in my backyard. So I'm gonna jump across the border real quick, and I'm gonna get it laminated and kind of keep that in my wallet. So whenever I travel, and I'm gonna put my original one in my important documents area because they have room for more boosters on there. So as they keep going, I'll just go get another photocopy and laminate it all over again. That's my plan.
But will they accept?
I have it,
Yeah, will they accept a photocopy of it? I don't know, because you know how music festivals, they're requirements and they're kind of jerks sometimes with that kind of stuff, with documentation. You think they'll accept?
If it's photocopied, it looks really good. It might pass, and then because I'm gonna do it in color and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna try to laminate it because I want to keep my original here just in case I need it. Like almost like who runs around with their immunization cards? Nobody
Does that. So,
so
but we're gonna have to
maybe it puts on maybe it goes onto your passport or something when they scan it. I don't really freaking know.
That'd be smart too.
But in general, I figure that I'm gonna laminate it just in case I need to carry it, or if I have to show it for some reason because I'm just flying internationally or whatever. I'll be like, look, got it, and it should look really good.
I don't know if they'd ever get to a point where they would require everyone to be vaccinated because the anti-vax movement is still alive and well. But I do think that they can require a negative COVID test.
Yeah, because that's what they've been doing lately, right?
Yeah, on like on-site COVID testing. They might start including that, but they might require that kind of documentation. I mean, would it be nice if they included, like they required everybody to be vaccinated? I think that's great, but it's only because I am vaccinated. But there's a lot of people who
you're one of the vaccinees.
Yeah, who may not. Girl, I had to finesse my way. You remember all them conversations?
Oh my gosh, that conversation had me dying. Oh my god, I was like, you finesse the system, girl. You get your vaccine, all right?
I got it though. I got
it.
But yeah, no, but that's just because I do have it. So that's why I would be okay with them requiring it. But I don't know. That's going to be really interesting. And it's definitely going to shape the way that festivals have to think about attendance and everything.
Safety
this is kind of
protocols. It's all going to be so different.
Going to change. So, and this is not like something that was on our agenda, but just recently, if you guys remember, in the Netherlands, they did their very first test, like open air music festival. That was done by the Field Lab. And so they've already, they did that. It was March 13th. It was earlier this month. I think it was like 13th and the 14th. So 3,000 people came in. They tracked everyone, negative COVID test, and they just kind of seen how everything kind of moved. And they're expecting the results to be published next month. So we will be, be looking very closely. I do remember us
going over this about that a few episodes ago too. So wow, that happened.
It happened.
I'm super intrigued to see like all the data on it.
Right. The one that I really wanted to actually see, and I haven't seen anything from it, is the study that happened in Germany where they did the same thing, except they were kind of like tracking them a little bit different. This was more of an indoor one. And I haven't been able to like find the data for that one yet, because that one is really going to be interesting too, because theirs was indoor, and we need to know the difference between the indoor and the outdoor, because, some venues are indoor,
That's going to decipher a lot too.
Yeah. So
once it's just getting data, dude. It's like, we're going to continue to get so much data, so much new information on this years to come to figure out what will work best to safely have these events and festivals that we all love so much.
Yeah. But yeah, that was just my little 2 cents there. But I mean, events are still announcing, there's still a lot of things. There's a lot, and we probably aren't going to be able to cover all of them. So I'm going to let everybody who's watching right now know that you need to check our Pinterest in the next 24 hours, and we will have a lot of these lineups on our music festival lineup Pinterest, like our actual board. Because we've got some other things that we definitely want to be able to talk about before we run out of time. So I'll just quickly say like the list of other ones. So we have Vision, 3 points, that plus their one with Secret Project, Day of the Dead Mouse. We also have the Bonnaroo Farm, Park Life, Dirty Bird Campin', Summer Camp, as well as Hard London, UK. So if you are interested in any of those lineups, want to see us there, check our Pinterest board, and they will be up in the next 24 hours. But what I do want to talk about are some important updates, because we've been waiting for a lot of these music festivals, some of the bigger ones to happen. And we at the Festival Addicts are huge, like cruise ship festival fanatics. So Misa, do you want to tell us what's going on with Groove Cruise?
So we just got an announcement. Excuse me. We did an announcement recently, and tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you want to see our fearless leader, Jason Bukima, is going to be there answering questions. He's going to be talking about like the vaccines and the cruise industry, basically how they're going to work, because Royal had made an announcement about like in February about that they were going to require vaccines for all crew and passengers. So they're going to talk about that, whether that's not true or if it is. I don't really know. They should know, right? They're going to have a Q&A. They're going to talk about Lombardy's safety because it's in Haiti. So they're going to talk about the peninsula and stuff like that. And basically also that Royal Caribbean has also hit a milestone, I'm sorry. And 100K passengers sailed already with 0 incidents.
That's fantastic. So did they mention anything about like what they required for those 100 passengers on the ship? Did they mention anything about this milestone?
I don't know anything about it. There's probably something out there that we can actually look into. But tomorrow, Jason will be able to address your questions and hopefully give us some answers on where we're standing right now for January. I know it seems like really far out there, but Groove takes months to prepare for, especially with costumes and everything. And you got to think about flying over there, especially like if you're like in Arizona, like I am, then your stay before and after, because it's in Orlando. Who doesn't want to go to like Disneyland while we're there and stuff, and a couple other places. So I'm hoping he's going to have a lot of good answers for us about like vaccinations too, because whenever you're going to Haiti, whether we're going to require other vaccinations like maybe malaria or anything like that before we go, because we are going to Haiti, which has a couple different diseases than we do.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Oh, I have never had to like be vaccinated to go to like another country before. That'll be interesting. That's exciting though. Yeah. I do know that like because I'm in like the groups and everything, I've seen a couple of posts, and some people are all for like the okay with vaccination. There are some people who are just very anti, like they don't want to get it. So I wonder how they're going to do that. But my biggest question is are we still going to have to wear like masks and stuff? Because that's just going to be so uncomfortable.
Like even inside the cabin area?
Probably not inside your own cabin, but probably when we're in the
like walking down the hallways and stuff.
Yeah, you might require. I mean, I hope not, because I'm gonna forget and stumble on it. I'm gonna be breathing through it. It's gonna be really hard.
Dude, I would forget.
Especially when you're having a good time and you get drunk and stuff. You're gonna be like just surfing through people, you know. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how everything develops, because they did 100K of passengers, but how did they do that? Were they all social distancing? Were they not dancing their butt off like the way we do, you know, sharing a drink or water because we need something?
So it's 100,000 without a reported positive COVID test or what?
Incident,
Oh, wow.
So was it on multiple ships? Because 100,000 is a lot of people. Is it multiple sailings?
Has to be, right? They have a whole bunch of, they have a big fleet.
I was like,
just come out of different areas and just let all the family. I knew that they were going to start doing projects like that because they were going to start seeing how it would work. And they were going to invite like family, crew members, friends who's never been on a cruise and things like that, you know, so you can be able to go on there, but you're also going to be a guinea pig, you know, so so you just have to understand that, you know, you're going to be a guinea pig. So once you understand that, and if you were connected to that, you were able to get on a cruise line.
Doesn't sound
Okay,
too bad to
that's
me.
really interesting. I just want to know if they did any as like a party cruise, because I hear that like regular cruises are very, very, very,
See,
very different.
I have only been to a regular cruise, and everything that you guys are explaining to me does not sound like the same experience I had on my cruise. So
I've been on both. So I've been on a boring cruise and I've been on a group cruise.
it's called a boring
Oh, we
cruise.
can't call them boring cruises.
It's
We gotta,
completely
like-
boring.
Hey,
The bar shut down. There's nothing to eat. It's 10 o'clock. Everyone's asleep. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's the most.
There's
I'm over
still
there trying to look for
24 hours
music and
food.
you can never find it. All the bars are shut down. It sucks. No. And when you're on group cruise, it's 24 hours, food and alcohol and everything. You can
I wanna
find
do
it
a
walking around.
cruise.
There's music everywhere, even in the hallways.
Yeah,
Over
I
there,
wanna do
everyone's
a
just
cruise.
quiet and going around trying to do the electric slide. You know.
Electric slide. Yeah. What's
Ooh,
the other
Misa,
ones?
you got some strong feelings. Oh my goodness.
I feel like the way that Misa
I don't
feels
like it.
about
I will
group
never go
cruise-
back. My mom first, she did a regular cruise while I was on group cruise. It was like Cabo 2016. It just so happened that we left almost around the same time. So when we left Cabo, they ported, and she went on a regular cruise. Well, then I took her to salsa cruise the very next year. We went with also wet travel, which is with group cruise, and we went there. And oh my God, my mom's like, I'm never going to one of the other cruises ever again. She's like, it's
You
salsa cruise
converted
or
her.
no cruise. It's just so much different. It's just so different.
Yeah, the way that Misa feels about group cruise is the same way that Monique feels about Tomorrowland. That's her jam.
I swear by Tomorrowland. There's still
That is Monique's jam right there.
I've yet to find a music festival that can rival it. But
And Misa's correct. I've been on like 12 different cruises before Groove Cruise. And I actually been on the regular cruise after Groove Cruise. Shit sucks. It's not fun at all.
Okay, hold on. Let me play devil's advocate 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. Just let me play.
I'll give you one good reason why to go on a boring cruise though.
Okay,
way cheaper drink package.
Well, it's labeled a boring cruise now.
Well, I didn't mean to call it boring cruise, but so Virgin has joined the cruise ship industry, or maybe it always has been a thing, and they have a brand new ship that is supposed to be adult only. So do you guys?
Different.
Oh, it's different. It's different.
I don't know. They're probably gonna have a party, and they might not do the conga. Do
the conga. Like, that's actually pretty fun. Like when you get into it, but only if you're leading. But I mean, what do you guys think of that? Would you guys go on that one? Because I thought about it. Like,
I would. Virgin, yes.
Yeah, Virgin. Yeah,
Virgin at the best airplanes. They're gonna have the best cruise all day.
Okay. Yep. I think we need to try to make that happen. Like once it's safe to cruise again, I want to go on that particular one because I ain't trying to go on vacation with kids. Like,
does the group cruise do like the captain dinners or whatever?
Yes, they do it, and they come included. You don't have to pay extra.
Well, no, it's like included, but like the captain's dinner, from what I would remember when I went, it was like I had to get something fancy to wear.
Yeah, no, we don't have
your costumes.
Yeah, we don't have.
I'm all for it.
We don't have captain's dinners. Our captain's dinner is every night. I don't think I've ever seen the captain, honestly. Like it's just everybody is just in all of the dining halls and restaurants, and everyone's in costume. They're in their daytime costume. People are in their nighttime costumes. There's people in their pajamas. Like,
aren't there themes every day too?
Yes,
twice a day.
Yeah.
Oh
twice
wow.
a day. Yeah.
Even better. I'm all for the themes.
Every 12 hours, I take a suitcase full of costumes. And then a small suitcase with regular clothes, because sometimes you don't want to be in a costume anymore.
You always remember regular clothes.
Comfy clothes.
I forget sometimes to pack regular clothes, and so
dude,
it sucks.
I packed like 6 yoga pants.
Yeah, you gotta come prepared. There's some other updates that we do need to talk about. So to shift from the cruise industry, let's bring it back down to land, and let's talk about Abu Dhabi. Because Texas is now alive and well, and they're fully open.
I don't know if they're well, but they're alive.
Yeah, they are alive and well, girl. So Abu Dhabi has put out an announcement that they are going to be at 100% capacity, and they are a camping festival. And thoughts?
Wow.
Wait,
you know what? How exciting.
Are all the other festivals at 100% capacity anyways? Or are they the first ones to announce we're at 100% capacity?
I have seen them talk about 75% in the past couple weeks, and now they've changed their mind to 100% capacity.
God.
They're going for it. Hey, you know what, Texas? I'm rooting for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear Austin's really beautiful. I haven't been to Abu Dhabi. I know our crew went, I think their first year, because this is their second year, isn't it?
They're at 75.
Oh, they're at 75.
It says 75, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But for
So,
these
like,
events,
I'm
because
rooting for them.
it says masks required. Is it outdoors?
Yeah, it's outdoors.
So then we still have to wear a mask outdoors.
It's Texas.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any masks.
Yeah.
You'll see a cowboy hat before you see that mask.
Next month. It's next month? When is this?
Yeah, it's supposed to be next month.
It's
Yeah,
on my
That's in
birthday
April?
weekend.
Yeah.
That is so soon.
Well, they've been talking about this for at least 2
They are
months now.
ready.
Yeah.
They are ready. So, I mean, I feel like that's the first biggest one of this year that will be occurring. So they are being the guinea pigs for us. It is a fire lineup, I must say myself.
I thought we had a couple people going.
Who's going?
I saw
Wasn't Precious
that.
going?
I thought Pooja was also going.
Yeah, and Pooja. Yeah, I think some of our members are going.
So
Yeah.
stay
Ooh,
away.
Noise Jews on there?
What happened?
Stay away from Pooja for 3 weeks after, just in case.
You need
Well,
a quarantine, girlfriend.
Yeah. So that took place. There's another announcement. There's another update we're supposed to be talking about. I think it's supposed to be Bonnaroo. So what's going on with Bonnaroo?
Yeah, so they're allegedly happening in fall. I don't think they've announced dates.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna make people sign up for what time they're arriving, and they're starting arrivals. I think it was Tuesday of the week of Bonnaroo.
But what's that gonna do though? Like,
Yeah.
once everybody comes in, it's still gonna be at whatever percent capacity they're at, right?
I think they're trying to control traffic just because there's been like really long waits of like
Oh, that's true.
10 hours to get inside.
Oh, God.
Geez.
Traffic up.
So Daniela, you've actually been to Bonnaroo. It's the one camping festival you actually enjoyed, right?
Yeah, I didn't camp.
Say
Oh,
what?
you didn't camp.
I was like, Daniela enjoyed a camping festival?
It was
So-
Coachella.
Okay, can you tell us like a little bit about Bonnaroo?
Yeah, so it's in Manchester, Tennessee. It's on a giant farm. So people just call it the farm. And
Oh,
it's usually a lineup pretty much almost exactly whatever Coachella has that year, it'll be at Bonnaroo.
Okay.
I don't think they have a lineup yet, unless they're rolling over whatever they had from last year.
I'd imagine a lot of them are rolling their lineups from last year over.
hot church on the farm. So it's called the Bonnaroo Farm?
No, I think that's a separate event.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah,
My
that's-
bad, yo.
I think that's an event they're having during summer. They're just having like little mini shows.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, there it is. Got it.
Yeah.
Finances.
Um,
Oh,
Okay, so
time
that's-
reservations. That's different. See, that's another new thing. is
yeah.
time reservations.
So do you think that for some of these events that are going to be doing camping, like Electric Forest, when they finally figure out their dates for EDC, do you think this whole timed reservation or timed arrival is going to kind of be kind of the standard?
I don't see why that's not a standard like since the beginning. Like, who wants
Right.
to be in line all day.
Dude, the lines can be
Right.
so long to get in.
Yeah, show up at your appointment time and get in really fast.
Mhm.
Yeah. I remember the first time they did like camping for EDC that one year when they first moved it to May, and people said that it took them 10 hours just to get
yes.
into yeah.
Get into camping? Yes, we were
Yeah.
there. We were one of those people waiting in the long ass line in our RV for hours because it was so new to them and they
Yeah.
were just like figuring out so much to do. And when we got there, they didn't even check the RV. They just looked in it. I was like, what are we waiting for then? Good Lord. It took us hours. Like we were like, okay, we're going to get there super early. We're going to plan. We're going to be diligent. We're going to be proactive. And then we still waited hours.
Yeah.
Hours.
I
So
heard
that
people ran
is a great idea.
Yeah. I heard people ran out of gas and I'm like, what do you do at that point? Like how, like what can you
'cause
do at that
you
point?
you fill up right before you go in, so you have the gas for the whole weekend for the generator or whatever you have, and then I feel for those people who ran out of gas. That must
Yeah.
have sucked.
Jeez, that sucks. So at least they're going to start that. And I hope they do start rolling that out from like here until forever. Cause I
Yeah.
think organization and just being prepared like that sets you apart from all the other festivals. But there's been some events that have announced. Relentless Beats is back at it with their pod
Yay!
event.
We love them here.
I love
Is
TT.
what
Turner.
what event are they having, guys? Or
It's going to
ladies?
be another pod show here in Phoenix. Rawhide, same place that it usually is. So it's going to be Cruella. It's going to be, oh, I know the other people.
Jonna is supposed to be on it as well. I saw her name on there.
How do you say her name? Her name?
It's Jonna.
Jonna. Okay,
That's what I
know who
heard.
she is. I just
Yeah.
never knew how to pronounce her name. Oh, and Kid. Ooh, I've seen him before. Great. Yeah, so that's going to be another one. It's going to be April. I think it's on Easter. So it's next weekend.
Wait, Easter's next weekend? Wait, what?
No, the following weekend. This weekend is Palm Sunday.
No, next weekend.
Okay, I was
Next
like, I
weekend.
thought, yeah, I could have swore that it wasn't
Okay.
happening just yet. Okay,
Easter.
so Easter's all right.
Easter's
up.
the
Okay.
11th.
Oh, Easter's
I think.
on April 4th. So it is next Sunday. It's
Oh
next
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Wait, Easter's
The
April
following
4th?
one.
Yeah.
Mhm. I said the
Oh,
same.
geez. Wait, was Palm
thing.
Sunday? Wait, Palm Sunday already happened?
No,
No,
it's this
Oh,
Sunday.
no. Okay, no, Palm Sunday is this Sunday, and then Easter is the week after that. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes. So,
Um,
but yeah, so that should be fun because we haven't had one in a while. Well, okay, just kidding. I didn't go to the last one. The last one was over, I think, Valentine's Day weekend.
mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I haven't been to one in a while, so that's super exciting. Yeah, I mean, it looks super fun, and Kid is super good. I feel like I don't know who Corella is, so
I
So
know
I feel-
Cruella back in the day when they kind of broke up.
what kind of
and
music is, or what kind of
They're like house,
housey?
unless they've changed their sound. They were back in the day. They were big
Yeah.
back in the day, and then they had some issues.
Yeah, I've heard you guys talk about them. I think I've heard Liz talk about them and Precious
Yeah.
and whatnot, but I haven't really listened to their music, so new music for me. But yes, that's gonna be super stoked.
And then another event that's taking place is Boombox Cartel that's happening out here in California, and it's an electric EDM event.
Where do you guys
and
have the pod shows at? in
We
California?
have them everywhere.
Oh, they just like bounce throughout.
Yeah, so I know Anaheim has had a few. Oh no, those are mainly drive-ins. I don't know if we've had a pod show
I don't
unless
think
it's been at the
pod show.
NOS Center.
I want to say I've seen them
Daniela?
being at the NOS Center.
No, I
Yeah.
think they're all drive-ins.
Okay, so most of ours have been drive-ins. We haven't had pods
Oh,
yet, which
that's
is
right. I think all
yeah.
of yours are drive-in. So
Yeah. So I think Boombox Cartel will also be a drive-in. I think with people in California, I think that's just the best course of action for us right now because we still haven't gotten it together.
still figuring
But yeah,
it out.
so we are coming up on time, and we do have one event that the festival addicts want to report on that we are going to be a part of, and that's Electric Cookout that's taking place in San Antonio.
How exciting!
It has the cutest artwork.
Dude,
like I have not seen
love the artwork on there. I said it's like kawaii vibes. It's just so cute.
It's so adorable.
I love the concept behind it. I feel like this is going to be super fun. It's going to be a great new festival, and I'm super excited for us to be a part of it and see how it goes, how it plays out.
So let's give a couple specs for it first. So the Electric Cookout, it starts at I think it's $20 for general admission, and it also has VIP, which is $99, or that's what it's going to start at. So And it is an all ages event. They're going to have lots of different vendors that'll be there. There'll be music. There'll be lots of, interesting things. They are still in the process of working. I think tickets go on sale this weekend. I think it's this weekend. I think it's, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think tickets go on sale this weekend. And
Nice.
so if you're down there in San Antonio and you want to go to this little cute event, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be absolutely adorable if the artwork is any indication.
I love it.
But yeah, so that's the big thing.
That's
And I
pretty
think
cool that it's all ages too. I love all ages.
Yeah. And it's a food festival. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the one thing I miss the most about like pre-pandemic is like the food festival. So this should be really fun.
Great. A food festival. So like, what does that entail? There's just a bunch of food vendors?
Yes, those are my favorite festival.
I'm down for this.
Oh, I get it. Electric cookout.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Let's do it.
nice. I get it. Cute,
Yeah, so
cute.
that'll be fun. I hope we can get these kind of events back because I miss food truck festivals. Like, I am a master at a food truck festival. Like, don't play with me. I'm gonna have a whole table full of food and I'm gonna pig out. Like, it's just my favorite.
Do you? Monique is definitely the food critic of festival addicts.
I love me some food. Yep. But yeah, so I think guys or ladies, I think we have covered everything. It has been a lot that's taken place, and we want to keep everybody up to date while keeping everything straight at the same time and not losing our minds. Festival season.
I feel it, guys. I feel it in my bones, in my little raver heart. Festival season's coming back.
So
finally.
Yeah, after a whole year of being in lockdown, or at least a whole year in California, we've been locked down. So this is finally we're getting the rush back.
Have you left your county yet, Monique?
I did. I went to Orange County.
God.
I did.
You did?
Oh, I did. I went to Porto's and I went and got some cheese roll. I did. I went outside.
Nice.
Good job, girl.
Yeah.
Hell
I did.
yes,
I
Monique.
left my county. I sure did. Yep. So
you go, girl.
Give me a little bit more time and I might leave the state. We'll see how it goes. And then when Europe says, yes, you can go.
Feeling adventurous.
Then I'm leaving the country. Like, I haven't used my passport in like over a year. It's so sad. I look at it and it looks at me, and then we look at each other. Exactly. Like, it's like, I'm supposed to have 5 stamps by now. Like, what are you doing? Get reported to the passport agency. I don't know. But yes, so I'm excited.
We should get that passport. Should give us another renew it for an extra year, because none of us could use it for a whole year. So instead of it being 10 years, 11 years,
I'm gonna write a letter, so don't even worry about
Please
it.
do.
I'm gonna write a letter to them, because that's a great idea. I think that I should be given an extra year because I couldn't use it. That sounds fantastic. All right, so I want to thank everybody for being on the show today. And before we close out, I want you to let everybody know where we can find you on social media, and we will start with you, Ange.
Hi, I am Ange, and you can find me at EDM Queen Bee, and that is on Instagram or Twitter.
And Misa?
I'm only one Misa on Instagram and Twitter.
And Daniela?
I'm at DannyLove22492 on Twitter and Instagram.
And Bossman, I know you're in the background.
He's a ghost.
I'm at Not Your Mocha Princess on Instagram.
Wait, what?
I love that.
I am your mocha princess, and you can find me there on Instagram. But also, don't forget, check out our website. It's now back up and running. You can check out our Twitch, our Twitter, show our Twitter some love. We have lots of stuff on
Twitter
Facebook.
some love. We got all kinds of goodness on there.
And then if you are interested in seeing any of the articles that we talked about here on the show, or you're interested in any of these lineups, they will all be on our Pinterest boards, festival news, music festival lineup. So definitely check that out. Use our hashtag. And thank you guys all for joining us today. And we will be back next week for another update in the wonderful world of festival addicts. evening.
Bye.
Bye. Night night.